All right. Ah, what a day. Hello, 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 and hello. How y'all doing? Well, we are finally in the new truck. The truck is hooked back up to my trailer. All my equipment, all my clothes, food, kitchen, camera gear, all my garbage that I call stuff is now in the truck. So, we're going to do a little bit of look on the outside. Then we'll come back inside and look at all this garbage back here that needs to get put away. Things that need to be hooked up. You know. And then, things put where they need to be. I'm in the same exact type of truck. A 2018 389 Peterbilt, set up basically exactly the same way. The only difference really is, a few more miles on the truck before I got it. It's a little bit more blue in color, and unfortunately, the guy who had it before me smoked like a chimney, so I gotta put the old air freshener, and this bottle's going to be gone before the night is through. Yeah, well, it's either spend the money down here in Texas, in Dallas, getting it fixed. Who knows how long that's actually going to take? And the cost of putting the truck into a shop with the labor and parts cost. Then also the time they have to put me into a hotel, and all the jazz that involves. And then I got all my stuff at the whim of of people stealing it from the truck repair place. Fact of life, there's no lock on this little flimsy fabric. If I had my choice, there'd be a solid wall there, a solid aluminum wall with a lock on it that I could put all my stuff in there, lock it. There's nothing they need back there, so there they go. But air sanitizer, I need a full steam cleaning, and I just need people not to smoke and staking up the joint. I mean, roll down the window, whatever. Well, that's going to be something I have to get, but for right now, it's Febreze. It's the Clorox, with bleach wipes. It's the window cleaner. It's all the basic stuff. And I do have, where's it at? I do keep that in the truck, and it's pretty much almost done with, but I keep that in the truck to try to keep my own personal stink down to a minimum. All right, so got the basic minimum set up so I can plug my phone back in, get a few things attached to the windows, camera mounts, and I still have to go put my CB up. I got a new GPS unit. I mean, a new dash cam. Got that hooked up, and put into my wire loom, which we'll look in a minute. GPS is on there. I still got to hook up the CB. Put that back up there. Microwaves put away. Kitchen cabinets are put away in the main bottom cabinet. Printers where it needs to be. Clothes. drawers put away. Everything else is just laying on the bed, laying on the floor, laying in the passenger seat. So, yeah, Lysol the crap out of it. I did get a load Thursday morning when I got hit. And this truck came with new IFTA sticker, so I got to put the new IFTA sticker on there. Got to go through my permit book, make sure I have all that proper, and in case I need it Monday morning, I need to get it. But I have a load. I'm leaving Dallas, the south side of Dallas, heading down to the Port of Galveston. I'm picking up 2 Caterpillar, I'm trying to remember it, 908M wheel loaders. And I'm taking one to Hayden, Idaho, and then another, the second one is going to Spokane, Washington, which those two towns are like half an hour apart. So no problem. So in total, we got about a 2,500 mile run. So, hello, Jersey Trucker. Welcome in. Appreciate it. We're gonna go outside here in a moment. Look at the truck from the outside. Hopefully, the sun glare, which is off to my right, off to my left here, so you can actually see where I'm pointing. Off to my left here. So it is 3:09 p.m. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at it outside. Hopefully, you can hear me outside over the APUs and the trucks. All right. And you can see how bright the sun is here. There we go, Mr. Sunshine. All right. So let's take a look. All right. 2018 Peterbilt 389 model. Got 4 horns, 5 lights on top, 2 beacons, 2 operable, exhaust stacks. I'm now in truck 1804. I was in truck 1801. A little bit more blue tint on the paint job. So it's a little bit bluer, a little more like, more like turquoise, where the other truck was a lot more dark colored, a little more, more towards the black, side of the scale. And got a 48-foot step deck trailer. Same trailer that I had before, so just got to hook that up. But everything's basically the same exact as it was. I do get an extra spare tire, but I'm going to try to stick that underneath there if I can. I may not be able to, but if not, that spare may be going away. But same old, same old. Headache rack. I got chains, edge protection, and then binders on that far side there. So I got about 185,000 miles on the truck currently. So a little bit more than the last truck had on it. Like I said, most likely yes, but they could change that any time. This was, like I said, a kind of a stopgap thing. I've been sitting since Monday when I made my last delivery here at the Nestle plant, just about not even 15 miles west of me here off of I-20. A 14-foot wide, 14.3 high, 24-foot long cooling tower base. A big box with a fan in it, which is basically what it was. So I went from truck 1801 to 1804. I was hoping for a 2000 in 19 model, 2020 model, but you take what you're given. There you go. I have not had any real time driving the truck, up the hill, down the hill, 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet total. It seems to run okay for what it's doing. I do have the APU going with the air conditioner in the back, so pardon the noise on that. I got the plus I'm sitting right next to a reefer. So RE Garrison right next to me, running a reefer and an APU. So I'm going to go back, close this window here for a second. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. But we still have a lot of work to do. Like I said, we got all the stuff here, normal paperwork, all that stuff, clothes, toiletries, a little bit of hitting this and that. Got to pick all this up, put all that stuff where it belongs. Some of it stays on the front seat, some of it is going to the back. We got all this stuff up here. I said CB has to go back up there. I got to spread that out a little bit, get that set back up. I got a hot plate there. It needs to go back. I need to remount the satellite radio, which is going to sit right here. This wire loom, which has all my cables, for the GPS, the dash cam, the cell phone, charger holder, my plug for my cable for the GoPro comes out of the wire loom, and that's all going to be tucked up underneath here, underneath the edge here, so it stays neat and out of the way as much as possible. And then everything in the back here, I got to take everything off the bed, make the bed, put everything back on, then I can pop things into where they need to go. So that's the rest of today. That's pretty much all I'm going to do. Got the other truck down the hill here. Got this truck off the RGN trailer. Got everything moved over. Got the old truck onto the trailer, strapped down or chained down. Hooked up his trailer again, and he rolled out immediately. But I'm thankful he showed up and was able to do all that. I'm grateful he made that drive from Minnesota down here to Dallas. It's in fairly good repair, definitely better than the other one, which had issues even before I got it, in August. But other than that, it seems, what little I have run it, it seems to be doing just fine. Yes, sir.
You want them tank clean? Who done your wheel?
No, brand new truck.
Oh, okay. They done spotted your tank top with that acid and shit.
Well, unfortunately, people are gonna do stupid things, bash my front end. So get a newer truck. So do what we gotta do.
All right. Well, you have a good one. I was on out there yesterday. They helped them bag in.
Oh yeah.
To get some work.
Oh yes, sir.
All right, then.
Have a good luck.
All right.
Have a good day. Yeah, guys, trying to make a little bit of a buck doing polishing around here. So pretty decent guy who's trying to help some people back in yesterday, but there you go. So as far as I'm being told, this will more likely be my truck until they say it's done its duty and they're going to replace it on the normal, typical 3-year something schedule. So we will see. That's all we can do. As long as it works properly, that's really all I care about. I don't care if it's a brand new truck. I just want it to work properly, because if it doesn't work, I don't work. Simple as that. All right, so like I said, we got a few things to do. Unfortunately, I have to go in and buy a couple of these little screws so I can actually put the CB up, because as soon as I took the first one out, it got lost. So I'm going to buy some of the, two more of these, or at least, because you can't buy one, you got to buy a set. So this one will go into the little parts box. Then I can hook the CB up, get that working, get that, up out of the way where it belongs. Then I got to get a little more Velcro, see if I got some Velcro still in my parts box, so I can put the wire loom around the dash, get that set. The satellite radio antenna, I got to set this back up out on the passenger side, because unfortunately there's no way to route it through, how they got the other wires, not enough room, and I have to take panels off and whatnot. Just keep it nice and tight, get it inside the door, tuck the excess into the glove box, which never gets open, and then, get satellite radio up. I have to glue it up to the dash here. What else? Just put things away where they belong. That's probably the biggest thing. Just put things where they belong, how they belong. So, the rest of today is going to be that little chore. I'm trying to think, just all those things that you don't think about until it has to be done. Once it's in its place, as long as it comes out, gets used, gets put back immediately, it's usually not a problem. But life is as it is, and we all know, I'll take it out, I'll put that back later, and 3 weeks goes by, what the hell is this doing out? I should have put that back, and you wind up, cursing yourself. All right, now it's starting to get a little chilly in here, so I'm going to move back to the back, turn that AC off because it's finally comfortable in here now. Yep. There we go. All right. So I got a different APU to compare to the one in the other truck. So I got to learn a new system. Let's go and just turn it all the way off. When it gets warm again, I'll turn it back up. All right, so the layout is exactly the same. It's the same model, the same year, the same configuration. It's a company truck, so they just order the same thing. The only thing different from truck to truck is what little personalization the individual driver has done. Turn that on. There we go. That's a little better. The little bit of personalization that the previous driver has done and left in place, and the color on the outside. Other than that, all the trucks are identical. Well, for the most part, depending upon the year it was made, if it's still in the company, if it's an owner-operator's truck, if it is, like I said, of a certain age where things would have been changed by Peterbilt. Pull these curtains a little bit. But wearing the wrong shirt for this. There we go. That's probably a little bit better. There we go. So, like I said, all the little minutia that comes with, first of all, moving into a truck, getting fully settled in it, and then now having to move from one truck to another, which is not difficult, but it's time consuming. It's, because it's very tight getting in and out. And, you can only have boxes or bags so big because you have to be able to fit through the door, between the seats, and turning the corner, up and down, in and out, up and down, in and out. So I made about 40, almost 45 trips between one truck and the other. And then, of course, double checking everything. Did I empty this out? Did I take this out? Did I do this? Did I do that? It's a pain in the neck. All because somebody can't make a left-hand turn without hitting somebody else. I should have been able to, Thursday morning, have my load, have my new IFTA sticker, did the update on the ELD computer, and Thursday morning I should have been in Galveston, picking up my load. I mean, Hell, I probably should have been near Casper. Probably near Casper, Wyoming today. Well, good afternoon. Chuck Louisa, thank you. Wandering Scratcher, I haven't seen you here on my stream before. I appreciate it. And hello to Jangun from Korea. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. We're taking the tour and getting things set up in the new truck. So all the stuff that had a place is now sitting on the bed. So we gotta get everything put in its place, set up. Then I can actually maybe take have a decent night's sleep tonight with a truck that's not beat up and broken. Now, I still got time before I leave out of here, so it could happen again. My luck, that's probably what's going to happen. So tonight is, or this afternoon, as soon as I can get things put away, health, supplements for my health, shoes, shirts, paper for the printer, all those little things, they all have a place. And when you disturb that place by moving trucks, it's not exactly none of my top 10 list of things I want to do. So it's just a slow process of pick it up, determine what it is, and hopefully not something that is not supposed to be in that place is not in the way, so I can just put it right where it needs to go. But you never know. All right. Put the keys up there. Dirty socks we'll put on the floor for the now because that's probably the best place for them at the moment. All right. There we go. All right, put the TV away. There we go. It's all starting to come together. All right. On the floor again. Oh, lordy. All those up there. So I'm probably just going to, so I got some mounts, for the head. Got to find a place for those temporarily, and that's the winner. All right. But it's just one of them deals. You never know what's going to happen in a day. And unfortunately for me, it was getting run into the other day, on Thursday. Put that up there. And I think it's now time for a little bit of a treat and have a little Mountain Dew. Pardon me. Nice and cold. Even though it's bad for me, it's still refreshing. All right. All right, let's see here. Get all my nighttime setup put in place. All right, for those of us All right. Well, sorry about that. It helps to keep your internet plugged in. When you're stupid, things like that happen. So take a good lesson. When your internet is not plugged in, this little power cord here, and the battery dies, nobody can watch the live stream. Words of the wise, which obviously I'm not. Ah, man. Okay, so before I was so cruelly and rudely interrupted by modern technology doing what it's supposed to do. All right, so for any of us, Ag Hauler, Trucker Louisa, Jungun, when you need cable management, this is a little $1, Dollar General tie belt, holder, belt rack. This works very well for looping up your gear and just letting it hang there. I wish I had some place I could actually screw it into so it remains stable. Kiana, how you doing? We are getting into the new truck. So I just let that hang right here on my little 12-volt adapter so I can hang all my earpiece. Just hangs right there, So let's see. So we can see it there. Turn the light on here. So just hangs just like that. So I got all that stuff just hangs right there. Hang my glasses on it. All that other jazz. Keeps it somewhat neat and organized. But, that's one of those little things that I started doing when I started YouTube. Just kept things a little bit more organized and neat. Well, what I'm eventually going to do is build a little bit of a platform underneath the mattress, raise it up like 7-8 inches, so I gain all that space in the bunk under the mattress. A nice solid platform, have that on, and also along the back wall here, have it come up on the back side, put some shelves along the back here. But we're gonna see what we can do for that. So right now it's basically just get things sort of in the right place. So, all my vitamins and minerals and supplements, just put them over here at the foot of the bed. I got hats and stuff which I have far too many. Anybody want a CR England hat? I'm selling it dirt cheap, only $5,000 or more, which everyone wants to outbid. You can all have this genuine Robert Simmons, This Trucker's Life, CR England hat, dirt cheap. This will be a collector's item in a billion years when you want to know who was the biggest moron in the world. This guy wore this hat. Like I said, dirt cheap. Anything over $1,000, it's yours. We're going to stick that right up there in the cubby. Like I said, things like my gimbal for my GoPro. Just got to find a place for it. Like I said, right now, I'm just going to get things put generally where it needs to go. Hello, Lori. Thank you. We are not knitting. We are not crocheting. We are not weaving. We are not mordanting. We're not looking for a selvage here. We're not darning. We're not tatting. We're not doing embroidery. So I know it's odd, a trucking channel. You thought you might find that stuff here, but you're not going to find that here. Well, at least not today. I'm not going to make any promises. So we are just getting moved into the new truck, same exact age, arrived on the same day to the yard. Nathaniel, the new truck is the same exact year and model, 2018 389 Peterbilt with an X15 Cummins engine, 500 horsepower, 850 pound-feet of torque, 18 speed manual transmission. Geared for heavy haul, tops out at 70 miles an hour. Turn that off. Don't need that in the background. But we spent this morning getting all my stuff out of the truck number 1801, moving it into 1804, which is this truck. 1801 is on the back of another truck being taken from Dallas back up to Grand Meadow, Minnesota, to the company headquarters, where they're going to fix it right away, which we'll see when they fix it, if they fix it, but more than likely I will be in this truck, depending on how long I'm with the company and when they decide that this truck is no longer good enough to still be used. Then they will maybe give me a new truck. Turn the AC back on here a little bit. It's getting a little bit warm again, so. All right, my last truck, 1801, was a dark green, a lot of black into the color. So it was a really dark green. This truck has a lot more blue in it. So I don't have anything. So take a little bit of this blue, put it into like a nice green, but the blue overtone like this is going to come through. Nowhere near as light as this, still a bit darker, but like I said, it's not too bad. I mean, it's a little bit lighter. I actually like that little bit of lighter color better. But if I could have got one of them saddle dark tan, dirty beige kind of color, more of the brown color, I would have preferred that, but you take what you're given. It's a company truck, so let me pull the screen here so my shirt isn't blinding everybody. So we are just in the process of getting things put where they need to be, and then we will have ourselves at least able to go do the job we were hired to do, which is drive a truck, put a load on, get it where it needs to go, get it off, which I've done very little of that the past 3 weeks. So, like I said, we got to basically just grab the stuff out of the old truck, throw it into the new truck, and then worry about getting things put where they need to be. So, I mean, the easiest things was my clothespins. Pick these up, these plastic bins up, reachers come in one stack, but you can, I took the top off the bottom one here and just stacked them together. So all my clothes, well, let's say 90% of the clothes are in here. Just slide it right in, close the door, done. Which, unfortunately, it's not all that easy. Most of the time, it's, oh my God, I'm carrying one at a time. We are just plug that back in. Again. So it's just one of them things. Just cram it in, and we'll just, like I said, just find a place for something, get it out of the way, and then organize a little bit later as I can free up. Main thing is I got to free up the bed so I can get the sheets on, get the blankets on, get the pillows where they need to be. Then everything can sit on top of the blankets, and then I have a little bit more room to move around. Right. And until that time, it's just a bit of a mess. So, put some I was able to get all the laundry done yesterday, which was definitely a big help. Get all my hoodies put in the same exact place, and I can worry about folding them and putting them away later. Long sleeve shirt and a beanie, long pants. Throw that right up here immediately. Get that out the way. It's like cutting board. Just do it in the truck. Now put it in the drawer, in the cabinet right here. Out of the way. There you go. And I carry my own towels because you never know what the truck stop towels, if they're actually clean or not. So I have several of my own towels because, you never know what kind of filth is in those truck stops. I mean, I take a squirt bottle with bleach in it. When I go to the shower, I squirt down the floor so I'm not standing in garbage. At least let the bleach kill some of the bacteria and germs and fungi and whoever knows what else is on the floor. Spray down, spray it onto the wall, spray it onto the handle. I'm not a germaphobe. I don't need to be, I'm not worried about not shaking somebody's hand. But I would like to be as clean as I can be. That's the whole point of going into the bathroom. But I'll take a little bit of extra care to, do a little bit of their job for them. I mean, if I could go in there, set up a UV light for about 10 minutes to really kill everything, I would, but I can't. So there you go. So we are just making do. I'm going to stick that in there for the moment. Doesn't belong in here, but we're just going to get it out of the way. So sometimes that is what is necessary. There. So like here, my ketogenic, drink goes in with the kitchen, so that's just going to sit over here. Coconut oil powder for my keto drink. Set that over there. That. But that's the fun of trucking. This is the side that's not anywhere near as glamorous as seeing the truck go down the road. Pardon me. Excuse me. Definitely need to start the Febreze going. Yeah. The guy in here before me was a smoker. Let's just say it's not pleasant to my nose at the moment. All right. Okie doke. So my kitchen, my dish, the towel I use to when I wash dishes in the shower. I have a collapsible dish rack that I can stick everything in. Then I still lay everything on this to kind of dry it off before I put it back in the bag and bring it back to the truck. So we're just going to tuck that in right there for the moment. And now this tote right here that I got everything, things just crammed into, dishes and other stuff like that. Hats, wintertime hats, which we'll stick up the front. Some nice cozy slippers. You will not believe. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing? Tracy, good to have you in. Appreciate it. Getting things moving through the new truck. But this is one of those things that when you're in the truck for a long time and it's cold out, a pair of nice soft slippers really helps the mental state. So any truck driver out there, make sure you have a pair of slippers. So when you're in the truck, just sitting and waiting, put these on, you feel a little bit better. You know what dang it. All right, well, looks like there's a, somebody left their vaping crap in the truck. And I just thought about it. Dang it, man. I don't even want to be near that garbage. All right. All right, so I accidentally left some of my shampoo, in the other truck. Well, somebody's going to have a little, have some free shampoo. I thought I checked everything, but apparently I didn't. So there you go. But we are just emptying out this tote right now, because this tote here is actually my my dirty clothes bin, my dirty clothes hamper. All right, so we are going to go ahead and empty it and get it put where it needs to go. It may be empty, it may be taking up space, but it's doing its job. That's all I need it to do. So that goes immediately underneath the seat. And I still have junk under there, so we will worry about that in a moment. Back book goes up front. Little vacuum pump for when I buy food and I want to keep it as fresh as I can up in the refrigerator, and take all the air out to make sure it lasts as it's supposed to. Being able to put a little bit of vacuum on it is a very helpful thing out in the truck. These little Ziploc, freezer bag, food saver bags. They got the zipper top on them, so I don't need to heat it up. And then they got the little circle here, which this pump lines right up with, suck the air out. Another thing that I found very useful on the road. Use it to store things, use it to marinate things. Works well. Okay. We'll put those right there. All right, that's the attachment for the carpet cleaner. Put that up there. Put the hat up there. Fitted sheet. Get that tucked right into there for the moment. All right, Tracy, it's the same exact truck as it was just this morning, a 2018 389 Peterbilt. Just a slightly different color of green. A little bit more blue, a little more on the blue side than the black side. Right, so dirty clothes, dirty clothes, dirty clothes. We'll throw that right there. Making progress. All right. This bag here, this is 4 of the hard drives. I got another one around here somewhere. I don't know what to do with it. This is 4 of the hard drives that I've used since May of 2018. When I started uploading videos to YouTube. So this is the first one here, 2 terabytes. Number 2 That's number 2. Yeah, number 2, 4 terabyte. Whoop, whoop. Gonna be breaking stuff here. All right. Then number 3 and 4 were only 2 terabytes because those are all I could actually, get at the store. Then I have another 2 terabyte, which is hard drive number 5, number 6, and number 7, which I'm working on. I'm I'm loading up number 7 now with today's, recordings, and pardon me, I'm editing stuff that's on number 6, and those number 6 and number 7 are 4 terabyte drives. It's amazing how much footage one makes when you're doing YouTube. So we got to put those away so they don't get damaged. So I can use that in the future if I'm going to do like a retrospective video. All right. Rice cooker, which will stick up there, but we're going to try to get the bed done first. Some more hats. There we go. Some more sheets. There we go. Let's let us stick right there for the moment. I have no idea why I'm still at this piece of crap. Well, that's trash. All right, so I got a duffel bag of laundry, mostly, shorts and t-shirts, whatnot, that I got to fold up and put away. I still got towels and whatnot, dirty pants, shirt. All right, my sheet, got to put that back, stretch that back out. Then I'll have the room to work a little bit better on the bed. Because once I get the sheets and blankets nice and flat, just a whole lot easier to get this stuff put away. So, throw that up there. Camera, my camera bag, my traveling camera bag, not the one that just stores stuff. That all put up in there, and hopefully it's where it needs to be. Yes. Say cables hangs right on that little tie rack right there. Just throw that up in the corner there. Some dirty clothes that got out of the hamper. Set that right there. Unfortunately, for a truck driver, baby wipes when you can't get to a shower. Sometimes this is the only thing that make you feel like you're halfway clean. And that's only halfway. Put that on that side. Okay, that's SD cards. We'll put that right there so we don't try not to lose it. Try. That's important papers. We'll stick it up there. That's my receipt from Delta Airlines when I got this job. They flew me up to Minnesota from Atlanta. Get that out the way. There we go. All right, put that hat where it belongs. So see if we can't make sure there's nothing on there. Well, hey. Again, a pea got out of the frozen food. Got a t-shirt. We'll put that down there. So we get the sheet put on the bed. Then we'll get the blankets laid out, the pillows where they belong. Then it's going to be just a little bit easier to do everything we need to do. And here we go. And if you want, whoever wants to join in for the conversation, There is the link for StreamYard. I'm more than happy to have you on as well. Might be a damn sight more interesting than me. All right. Gotta find the corner here. There we go. Come on to the trucking channel. Watch the laundry get done. Yeah, I went on Robert's live feed. Oh man, what was he talking about? Putting sheets on the bed. Oh my God, I missed that. Oh heaven, oh my God, I should have been there. Yeah, said nobody ever. Blankets. There we go. Get that out of the way. Oh, I didn't realize I had some pennies in there. Oh, well, now I know. Put that up out the way. I'll set that right there. You don't mind me putting that out of the way, do you? Just gotta finagle. Finagle. All right. There we go. That there. Let me do everybody a favor, pull my pants up so you don't see the old trucker's crack. I don't think you want to be watching that, do you? Now, let me know if you want to watch that. You know, we got to change the settings so it's not child friendly. But if you want to see that, you know, I'll take donations. I'll set up a Patreon account to get that special access just for you. And I know, Rhonda, I know you're going to be the first one to sign up, so I'll save you that spot. Yeah, right. It's starting to come together, ladies and gentlemen. Starting to come together. Not entirely, easily, but it's coming together. Let's see. Popped out on me. Go. There we go. That should be. All right, fitted sheet is done. Almost like I know what I'm doing. It's funny because it's true, right, Rhonda? All right. Pillows. Bam. 100% in place. Right there where I always have them. Success. All right. Okey-doke. Get that out of the way. Okay. So what do I got over here? Oh, here. Camera. Yeah. Yeah, here's hard drive number 6 and 7. Excuse me. Tuck that right up in there. Hang up. There's more cables. We'll throw those cables up here out the way. That right in there. My phone charger just sits right there. Disentangled thing. Put the internet up there so I can have a halfway decent signal. That there. It's coming together. Dang it. Pardon me. I'll spare you all the visuals. And I think I'll spare you all the there we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, whatever. Let's see here. There we go. I'd have to come up on panel and we could change to private and not have to change anything. I don't know if I could be his body. You know, you got that sailor mouth, Rhonda. I don't know if we can do that. I mean, that, you know, putting an X rating on the video, that's not normally what I want to do, but I appreciate you thinking about it. All right. No, it's not promotional. Yes, I know it's not good for me, but nobody's going to find out. So there you go. Dang it, man. Plug in the old iPad while I'm thinking about it. Dang it, man. This cold and flu is not letting me alone. Oh, goody. People are driving like morons, as usual. Okay. Get that set up there out the corner. More cables. Step out the way. All right, so. Today has been at least somewhat productive. Pardon me. We got our new truck, new to me truck, same age truck. I went from 1801 to 1804 for the truck number, hauling the same trailer. I believe I have the same load still waiting for me there down in the Port of Galveston. We're grabbing 2 Caterpillar wheel loaders, taking that up to Hayden, Idaho, and Spokane, Washington, which are like half an hour apart from each other. So we have a good 2,500 mile run that we can actually do some driving. So a good 5 days of driving to get up there. Now, it's not an oversized load, so we don't need permits. At least I hope so. Because I got to go through Wyoming, and that's always a pain in the neck, dealing with permits with Wyoming, but that's a topic for another subject. You heard me right. So we got everything moved over, save for a little bit of shampoo, which they can have, or they're probably just going to throw it away once they get up there. But I'll deal with it. I can always go to a Walmart and buy what I need, which I'll be doing on this trip because I'm not oversized. I can actually get into a Walmart. Cross the fingers. What else? Not much else. I mean, it's one of those things that I did not want to do, but it had to be done because otherwise, A, the truck would have gone into a local shop. B, what's there, it would have cost 3 times more than what they would do at the shop at headquarters. Then they would have to put me into a hotel, which in this area of Dallas, no thank you. This is not too far below Detroit or St. Louis in my eyes. Pardon me. But, like I said, they got the truck down to me in 2 days after the accident. I got everything switched over. I got to run over with a fine-tooth comb to make sure that everything is working and proper. And anything needs to be fixed, I gotta fix it. It shouldn't be any real problem. It should be perfectly fine. The biggest thing that's a negative, it smells like cigarette smoke in here, so lots of the old Febreze, especially on the carpet. But I do have a carpet cleaner tool, which I'll be going over this carpet as soon as I can. And hopefully everything is working at 100%. I don't have any issues. Like I said, with the last truck had some issues with the fuel system, which I'm hoping is not the same issue with this truck. But you never know. So, all right, find the edge here. Here we go. Yes, the sheets do not match. And no, I do not care. Because you don't see them in the dark. Another shirt. Get out of the way. That up there. Fitted sheet came undone. How dare you? Come on. All right, there we go. That's almost the way it's supposed to be. All right. All right, get that somewhat flat. This one's somewhat flat. Out of the way. There we go. Yes, 4 blankets may seem like a lot, but I enjoy a nice warm bed. Now, if I had a wife, that'd be even better. But since I don't, we got to make do. Okay. Already, just getting some of these basic things done. I mean, getting a bed somewhat made and straight does a lot for the mental wellness of a truck driver. I wish I had a 102-inch sleeper and all the cabinetry custom the way I want it. But since I don't, I'll do the other things that I can do. Dang it, man. So, we are still sitting here at the Flying J, number 726, here on Bonnie View Road, right off of I-20, south side of Dallas. Been here since Monday. 1, waiting for a load. 2, waiting for an IFTA sticker, which we still have to put on. Let me rephrase that. Which I did put on Thursday morning. All right, whoever's trying to join, you got to make sure you turn on your mic and your camera in order to actually join. So, all right, so like we got the new stickers put onto the truck, but that was right after we got hit. So we got the load. We updated the computer. We got the IFTA stickers. And we got hit, so all that was kind of a moot point. We couldn't go anywhere because the truck was too damaged to actually, I had no headlight. The fender is is pushed into the tire. The fender is bashed in. The hood is bent. I could not even open the hood to do a pre-trip inspection. Pardon me. Cold and flu are still affecting me. Please bear with me. So, like I said, we got 2 damage that we could not go down the road. So they made a decision that it'd be better to send me a new truck, this truck, swap all my stuff over, and then Monday morning be in Galveston and pick up the load, make my way the 2,200 almost miles, about 2,200 miles ish up to Idaho and Washington, out in Spokane area, to make my deliveries. Now, as long as I don't have to deal with a DOT inspection on the road, I don't have a problem with the weather or with traffic, which the biggest areas I deal with traffic are going to be coming back through Dallas, and also through deal with Denver or Amarillo a little bit. Amarillo's not too bad, but Amarillo, deal with Denver, deal with Casper, Wyoming, Sheridan, Wyoming, Casper, Wyoming, and then get up, past LaGrange there in Idaho into, all the way up to Hayden. No, wait, well, I could actually go up, straight up into Montana. I could go that way, and then take I-90 all the way across. I can do that too. I mean, I said I'm not going to be on permits, so I can go any direction, any way I want. But I'm hoping I can get to Memphis, Texas, Monday evening. Pardon me. Pardon me. Yeah, sorry, I had to expectorate there a little bit. But hopefully Monday evening, I can have a good drive all the way up to Memphis, Texas, where I can stop at the Fat and Happy Barbecue. If I can do that, hopefully I'll get a little bit fatter and a whole lot happier by having some good barbecue. Not the mediocre, we're going to call it barbecue, but not actually take our time to make it properly barbecue. Real barbecue. The Fat and Happy, they're in Memphis, Texas on US 287, next to the Loves in Memphis, Texas. So hopefully I can do that. Now, it would have been nice as well if I could have gotten up to Amarillo, go for have a decent steak dinner at the Big Texan. But you do what you can. So, we're going to basically just keep putting things where they belong, just like they were in the last truck. And then I think I might have an early dinner. Well, not so early dinner, but have some dinner. I really do not want to cook in the truck tonight, which I would normally do, but not really in the mood for that. Since I have a lot of things I still have to put away. I don't want to have to do the cleaning as well. So there you go. But other than that, it's just been a pain in the neck the past week. Waiting. Getting my hood bashed in. Truck damage so I can't do my job. And then, now that I finally got the new truck, now I just got to wait till Monday before I can do anything. Get down there, grab the load, get back north, get as far north as I can by the end of the day. We'll see what we can and can't do. Yeah, whatever. It's just getting back up to Dallas is about 560 miles. You take out the time it's going to for me to check in at the port, get loaded, get strapped down, get my paperwork, and get out of there. I might not be back here again anyway, so we'll see. I prefer to get up to McKinney, a little bit north of Dallas, Fort Worth. I prefer to get there for the night on Monday, but it's all what I can and can't do that I have to figure out where I fit in that situation. But it definitely looks a lot better than it was a couple. Let me suck that gut in and give me my toned physique. But we pretty much got things put somewhat away. But I still have to straighten all that out at the foot of the bed. Up there, I got to put things in place. The microwave, the printer where they belong, but other things are in the way. Still got some things on the floor, underneath the bed, and all this mess over here I got to deal with, and over here. Still got to set up the CB again, get some Velcro to put my wire loom back where it belongs. Yeah. Lots of fun still to go tonight. Well, I don't have to do it tonight. I've got all day tomorrow, all day Sunday. The bed is clear, so I can go to sleep without any worry. So we're going to call today productive and somewhat successful. Things are set up so I can, I can watch my YouTube, watch a movie or TV show. Like I said, we just still got to move some things around. Little bits and bobs we got to put back into their places. That, just picking it up and moving it. Of course, things are going to get displaced a little bit. And then, like I said, we're just next 2 days. We're just going to keep organizing. Pardon me. We're going to keep cleaning. Try to get that cigarette smoke out of here. Pardon me. And then we will hopefully be fully set in the truck. Hopefully. But, we'll figure it out. So I'm relapsing here with the nose and throat. So I'm going to have to say good night to everybody. Thank you, Rhonda, Stephen, Tracy. Let's see, Nathaniel, Lori, Kiana, Ag Hauler, Wandering Scratcher, Trucker Louisa, thank you very much. Junggoon, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Watching all the way from Korea. I definitely appreciate it. Jersey Trucker, thank you very much. Josh, thank you very much for coming in. Tom Reed, I do appreciate everybody taking their time to watch me straighten up a little bit at moving into the new truck. God bless. Thank you all. Hope you have a good day. And if I don't see you or you don't see me before Thanksgiving, no, that's wrong. We already had the Thanksgiving. I was sitting on my ass doing nothing then as well. If I don't see you before Christmas, have a happy, merry, joyful, blessed Christmas. And hopefully you have your family and friends about you and everything is settled down from a good year and hopefully going into a better year next year. So God bless everybody. Thank you all for watching. I will be on again tomorrow, approximately 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll do another live feed, hopefully a little more chit-chat, a little more questions going. But I need to do a little bit more with the nose and throat tonight. Got to take my Mucinex. Hopefully that'll clean me out. So we will see how the truck does on this this week-long load. I pick up Monday, and we will go about our business as we can. So see y'all later. Thank y'all for joining me. Be safe. God bless.